Well, for this next video, we're going to show how to put Play-Doh inside our cone and then attach it to our rocket's body. The Play-Doh, you should have found the perfect amount of Play-Doh through your exploring the Ohio State University website. And take your Play-Doh and now find out how much of that amount of Play-Doh that you found looks like. So we're going to take our scale, and I found out through my exploring on Ohio State University's website that I needed 60 grams of Play-Doh. So I'm going to start by taking out my weights because I have a scale. They're both evenly balanced. If I needed to balance it, there's a scale on the back. I can make sure that these two containers are perfectly balanced. And this meter, this reader right here, allows me to see that it is perfectly balanced. And I'm going to take 50-gram weight. And the next one is 20. I don't want that. I have a 10, so that's 60. I put that in the center, and now I start putting my Play-Doh down, my modeling clay. I have 1, 2. It's still not budging. Put a third. Not budging much at all. Just keep adding. I did make a little impact there, and that is too much, so I'm going to take some out. I'm going to take out this piece right here. See if that helps. And let's just start adding bit by bit to really find out exactly what 60 looks like. I'm really close. And that might just about do it. Yeah, that's pretty accurate right there. That's about 60. And we don't need to be exactly precise. Take it another little piece. It might make it more precise, but it's okay if you're not. So now that we have our 60 grams, I can put our weights back, get it ready for the next student. I can take out my Play-Doh, and now I'm going to stuff my Play-Doh inside the cone of my rocket. So I'm going to begin by taking my Play-Doh and placing it inside my cone, piece by piece. I don't want to do it all in one shot, all at one time. So I put some in, and I know that this is modeling clay. I'll be able to manipulate it and mold it. But I don't want to push too hard. This is made out of paper, and I know it's reinforced with the tape, but I want to also support it with my hands. So I'm going to cradle it almost like I'm holding a baby duck or a baby chicken or a baby rabbit, something very delicate. And when I push, I want to make sure that my hand is supporting the paper underneath as my hand on top, my fingers are pushing. And I want to push in that Play-Doh, and I want to continue to push in that Play-Doh until it really does fit in there snugly. And once it's in there nice and snug, and I have all of my Play-Doh in there, I know it'll be snug because it won't fall out. Right? I'm barely holding it, and it's not falling out. Oops, fell out. Put it back in, push harder. Push harder, but support with this hand. So I'm cradling it. I'm really giving it a space that it can fit in and not break. And I'm pushing really hard now. I now see it's inside. Seems really good in there. I'm going to support it even more. I'm going to take my masking tape now, and I'm going to use about 6 or 7 pieces, and I'm going to secure that in there. I'm going to tape it in. I do not want that clay falling out. I want that clay, that modeling clay, that Play-Doh, to help thrust my rocket into the sky, high up in the air, and really allow my rocket to exceed standards. So I'm putting quite a bit of tape. You might even want to secure the tape that's in there. And I'm going to put pieces of tape on the tape so the tape does not come off. It is okay to secure it with some tape. It won't add too much weight. You don't want to add a whole lot of this. You do want to add quite a bit that it allows your Play-Doh to stay inside your cone. And now it's really not going anywhere. And that's how you fill up your cone with Play-Doh.